Okay, PLL part 3. I'm sorry, this is taking much longer than I thought it would. I had a lot to say, but anyway, continuing on with Spencer. Um, Mrs. Hastings tells Spencer that they're going back home, and Spencer's just happy and like, yay. And then Mrs. Hastings drops the bombshell that Mr. Hastings is moving out and they are proceeding with the divorce, and Spencer is sad. Um, Mrs. Hastings believes that her husband is innocent of murder, but she also says that she's covered for him too many times, that it's been years of secrets, and he has been given too many chances. I think this has way more to do than just with the Mrs. D affair and this secret that he's holding on to now with Melissa that she might not even know about and not being where they said they are. I think he's got a whole lot of baggage, but everybody in Rosewood does. I don't think he's a killer, but I think he's got a whole lot going on. And the more the show goes on, hopefully the more we'll be able to find out from it. Hannah goes up to Travis at school, and he's reading a book, and it really made me angry because I am a book nerd, and I love seeing what other people are reading. And he had the cover folded back, and I was just like, "Ooh, I just want to know what you're reading because you look so sexy reading it." And it was just really hot. I mean, Travis is already cute, and then you put a book in his hand, and it's just like, okay, I'm okay, I promise. So he tells Hannah he cares about her too much to watch her only do half of the work, and he knows this is about Caleb, and just kind of walks away. Now, this is probably, the end bits are probably my favorite out of the entire episode. We find out Aria is the one that has volunteered at Radley, and the lady is questioning her, asking her if she can handle challenging and aggressive patients, and little 80-pound Aria goes, uh-huh. And I was like, you're lying, Aria, unless you're A. Then you can handle anything, pretty much. But I just found that hilarious. Emily and Allie are at Allie's house, and coincidentally, we've just missed Mr. D leaving. They say he was there. I don't believe it. Anyway, Lieutenant Tanner pulls up and wants to talk to Allie and her dad about Shauna. She wants him to come down to the station and answer some questions, and Lieutenant Tanner goes ahead and was like, where exactly were you in Philly that night? And Allie hesitates, and Lieutenant Tanner's like, see, that kind of questions. Lieutenant Tanner leaves, obviously knowing that something is being hidden from her, and Allie's phone goes off with another A message. This time it says, time for the caged bird to sing, which I found very interesting. I think A is going to start spilling a few secrets here soon, and hopefully we'll find out more to this puzzle because it is driving me mad. We get so many layers and pieces, and just when we get one little tiny corner taken off, 5 more layers are added on, and it's just like, I'm having trouble keeping up here. I am exhausted. I just want to find out a bad, really, really bad person. We found out Mona, but then she's like, oh, okay, well, the game's taken away from Mona, and then we found out Ezra, but oh, not really. But even though I still think Ezra is, but I just want to figure out one little piece to this puzzle, just one little thing. I just thought that would be really cool. And the episode ends with the return of Black Widow. They're in the lair that they set up at the last episode, and they have a little My Deepest Sympathies card, signed A. And on the front, it's this little cute bird in some branches, and they put in this really pretty bouquet of red and white flowers. And I just gotta say that Black Widow / A has amazing taste. I really wonder if they're available for event planning because, they would rock at it. The letters on the card, on the inside and the outside, look like a man's handwriting. My handwriting is not the neatest, but the letters were 2 different sizes, and that just was really weird to me. But the figure in the veil was of a woman. I'm not sure quite yet if Black Widow and Big A are the same person. I know Marlene King said that Black Widow was the end game, so it leads you to think so. But I'm curious to what you guys think. Are they the same person? Are they two different people? I'm kind of leaning toward two different people. I think A is more of a loner, and I don't think it'll be more than two people, but I think that they can't possibly do everything by themselves. So I think Ezra is involved. I'm just going to throw that out there. And for the girl, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm thinking it might be the CC evil twin that I've talked about, but I'm not sure yet. That's open for speculation a little down the road. So that's the recap. I just have a few comments to close it up with. This episode kind of frustrated me. The clues at the end pertain to Ren. The drawing pertain to Ren. And it's just frustrating because I don't want Ren to be the main one. I mean, okay, it'd be fine if he was evil. I would be okay with that. I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I see that. But I just think Ren being the main one would be so obvious and would just make me so frustrated. And I don't know. I would be extremely, extremely, extremely upset. Now, I know there's like theories that one of the liars is Big A or whatever. And I know a lot are going about Aria. But I'm also wondering a little bit about Hannah. I'm not saying I'm just saying this is my pure pulled out of my butt just a earlier today theory. I'm not sure how much I want to put into this. But Hannah was bullied so bad by Allie for being hefty Hannah. And when you get to that point, you kind of lose yourself. You know, you only look in the mirror and see hefty Hannah. And then Mona swept in, felt it was her responsibility to play Barbies and do the pay it forward initiative like Allie did with her and make Hannah cool and started dressing her in Allie's old clothes. And so Hannah essentially became Allie version 2.0. And Hannah doesn't know who she is anymore. You know, like just before Allie disappeared, Hannah's parents got a divorce, and that could shake a girl up. So maybe Hannah would be getting revenge for all those years of being hefty Hannah. I don't know, being bullied by her friends, or friend, being Allison, I'm sorry. I really don't know. I think I want to put, if one of the liars is I want to put more stock in the theory that it is Aria. And I mean, there's just so much more evidence that points to Aria. She really doesn't have anything bad happen to her as compared to the other liars. But if Ezra is on the A team, I think he might be contributing to that. I know that he has definitely fallen in love with her and she's fallen in love with him. They're kindred spirits, and I get that. But I think if he is on the A team, he's kind of had a little sway over, like, you know, don't hurt Aria or whatever. And if it, I know there's people that say it's a combination of Aria and Ezra, and that would be awesome, in their opinion. And that would be pretty cool. But if it's Aria and Ezra, I don't think each other knows about it. And I think that would just be epic if they're working like with the same goal and they don't even know the other one is doing the same. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys sometime soon. Thank you for watching. Have a great one.